Good evening and welcome back to the Campbell Memorial Red Devil Show here for a player profile. This time here with Cayden Thomas here of the Red Devils. Cayden, thank you so much here for joining us on this week's installment of the show. Ooh, nice firm grip. I love that. All right, so first and foremost, you guys had a big game last week against Aquinas. Congratulations there, 48-0. That's an impressive feat against anybody. I don't care who the opponent is. You guys did an amazing thing out there, something that a lot of teams won't be able to say they did all season long here. So that's impressive right there, first and foremost, 48-0. How are you feeling after that one?
I mean, we knew what we had to come in that week, and we knew we were a better team, a stronger team. But we just proved it with pads. They like to talk on social media. We just proved it with pads in that game.
Sounds good right there. And so it sounds like you might have switched things up there in your primary playing position this season around. Talking with Coach King just earlier via text, of course, here. He said that you started as a guard your freshman year. You're a sophomore this year here. And also congratulations on being named a captain. We'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah, I want to get that out of the way right now. Sophomore captain right here, folks. This guy, he's the real deal. So guard last year, though. Let's go ahead and get back on track. And now you get to play a little less in that rougher position. Still rough. It's football, of course, obviously. But now you get to go back a little bit at center right now. So how was that week one, just playing as a center? And how are you feeling just switching and moving forward here through the rest of the season? Not just against Libre, but just looking at the rest.
I mean, I played center all my football career since Little Red Devils from 7th and 8th grade. So it wasn't a big change. It was just little changes with the plays we ran. But after, I just got used to it. It just, yeah.
Just got used to it right there. Yeah, obviously playing some good defense as well. Again, shutout right there, and you're part of that as well, so that's great to hear. So there was a lot of talk last week about, the voting of a sophomore as a team captain. I told you we're going to get back to that right there. It's still a bit of foreshadowing. Not even that's too obvious. But anyways, as a team captain now here we are in week 2. Just talking to you, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend here, and Cayden Thomas, the guy who got to be named a sophomore captain. Not going to stop bringing that up here. That's just such a cool achievement right there.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel to be named this team captain and be part of this leadership core now?
I mean, it feels amazing because it's like there's older guys that picked me as a young classman to be their captain, to be one of the leaders of their team. And I feel like that's pretty cool. That was one of my biggest goals of the year. So, yeah, it just feels really good to be named team captain.
Yeah, we're saying voting here. Like you just said, you had upperclassmen who voted you in. I mean, that's big right there that your teammates saw that. This wasn't just the coach's decision. This was your teammates who said, you know what, Thomas, Cayden, it's your turn. We trust you. You're going to lead. I mean, are you just a big talker in the locker room? Are you more so just leading by your example, by your play style?
It's both. I mean, I try to be vocal as much as I can at practice, on and off the field, and just I practice hard, and just my work ethic is pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds like it here. Obviously it is, or else you wouldn't be here in this position. So, talking with Coach King earlier today, again over text here, he painted you more as a very dedicated player here. Someone who never misses practice, which, wow, that's amazing right there, because I know it's so easy to just think, oh, I'm not feeling it today. Oh, we've got plenty of practice through the rest of the week. I'm going to skip this one. I'll come back next week. But I mean, you're not missing any practices here. You're always looking stronger and spending a lot of time, it seems like, in the weight room is what he said right there. You're always in there just grinding away, trying to become the better version of yourself as you can out there on the field. So would you say he's right in this assessment of you, that you're being dedicated and that you feel the dedication is part of the reason why you got this captain this year?
Yeah, he's right. Since December, I had some issues with schools, and I didn't go to Campbell for a little, and I still showed up to every weightlifting. I didn't miss one day, and it was just my thought. I was like, I set goals. I wanted to complete it. So that was one of my biggest goals, to be named team captain as a sophomore. And just I proved it by working hard in the weight room, working hard on the field too. So.
And you say you're in the weight room. What's your favorite thing to do in there? What's your favorite? Are you just lifting some
deadlift?
Just deadlift?
Deadlift and bench.
Right there, yeah.
Deadlift, bench,
going
and
on
squat.
that bench too. Yeah, there you go. All right. Got to get that in there somehow, right? So he didn't tell me if you played any other sports. Are you a multi-sport athlete? Do you play anything else?
No.
Varsity, JV, anything, or is it just football?
It's just football for me. As soon as football is over, I hit that weight room. I hit the weight room, or I go to football field and just work on my steps, work on defensive positions and stuff, try to get better every step I can get. and I really don't get a break from football.
So it's just
That's
football 24/7
football
all
24/7.
year,
Yep.
every day. The grind doesn't stop. So, all right, this is going to be a silly question, but I'm going to ask it anyways here just to make sure it's 100% obvious. Would you say football is your favorite sport?
100%.
Yeah.
I can't play nothing else. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at nothing else but football.
Hey, who would have thought that was going to be your answer, huh? So, do you have any friends, family here, or is it just your teammates that came
I
out here
mean,
to support you today? Or
I got my dad, my sister, and my younger brother, and I got a couple of teammates.
You want to give a shout out to your family who showed up, though? Give them names.
My dad, George Thomas, my sister Brooke Thomas, and my little brother who plays for Campbell, Logan Thomas.
That's
They
awesome.
yeah,
Yep.
they come to every game away, support me no matter what.
That's amazing to hear right there. You know, it's easy for you to maybe try and miss school, but you don't, and then it'd be easy for them to say, I'm going to stay home and watch it on YSM, but no, they come out and support you. That's amazing to hear. It's great to see that your family gets involved in your career just as much as you're trying to get involved in their lives as well. So, obviously, give your shout out here to your friends and family. Who has been your biggest source of support this
Hey,
season or just period?
It gotta be my mom and dad because there's sometimes I have bad days, but they do try to bring them up, and they come support me no matter what. If they're busy, they reschedule what they're doing to come support me. They never miss a game, so that's one of my biggest support systems right there.
Who would you say is your role model?
Um, I'm sorry, Dad, but 100% my mom. She gives us she just gives everything up for us no matter what. She makes sure we're okay and stuff. She's the one that does a lot.
So something I like
For
to
us.
ask. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
Finish
fine,
up.
it's fine.
I didn't realize you were done there. Keep on going. No, please.
No, it's
Talk
fine.
about your mom. Keep talking to her. I'm sure she's going to love this.
It's fine.
You done?
Yes.
All right, just want to make
Yep.
sure. Just want to be before. All right. Don't want to cut you off again here. That's my bad. So, talk about your role model here. Do you have a favorite professional athlete? Doesn't matter what sport. It could be football, soccer. I'm sure it's going to be football here if it's your favorite sport. But it could be. You could surprise us and say, I love Lionel Messi.
It's TJ Watt.
T.J. Watt.
TJ Watt for sure. I would watch his film to study the moves he does on defense. Like, I watch so much of his film and try to learn his move sets and stuff when he gets off the ball, fires off the ball on defense. And, yeah, he's one of my favorite athletes to watch.
So you say he's your favorite athlete. Who's your favorite team, though? Is it the one he plays on right
Yeah, the
there? Is
Pittsburgh
it
Steelers,
Pittsburgh?
for
Yep,
sure.
it is Pittsburgh. All right, just want to make sure here. Because, I mean, you could always have a favorite player. Like, I admire this guy, but I prefer watching this team as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like that all the time. I'm not, but. All right, so that's your favorite athlete there. So I got one more question for you here, and it's just because we're right here and the host of our Kimmel Memorial Red Devil show, Tavern 26. Thank you so much here to Tavern 26 for hosting us here every week throughout the entire season. I've asked this question for everybody. I'm going to ask it for you again. What is your favorite menu item here at Tavern 26?
See, I'm a big nachos fan, so it has to be the trash can nachos. You can make it however you want. I can eat the whole nachos. Like, it's so good. Like, you can put whatever toppings. It's just so good for me.
Yeah, so you just put anything on there that you
Yep.
want there. It sounds like you could substitute the nachos for fries. I mean, it's crazy what they let you do here with the
I
menu
know.
items.
Their food is really good.
On the menu, it looks a little small, but trust me, you can do so much customization with it here. I mean, it doesn't matter. The sky's the limit right here, Tavern 26. That seems to be a very popular menu item here. I think I heard one of your teammates. I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking who told me last week, but I know one of them likes it here. I heard you guys ordering it before as well when you guys sat down, so
Yep.
I'm not going to hold you for too much longer here. I'm going to let you go over there. Don't eat them all yourself. You're going to start looking like me here, and that's not good at all. You're going to be very much so on that defensive line if you do that, so let's keep you away there. But, hey, thank you so much for joining us here today in the Campbell Memorial Red Devil Show here for this installment of Player Profile with Cayden Thomas. Good luck the rest of the season, and good luck this Friday here. You got a home game, your first home game of the season against conference rival there and the LeBray Vikings. We'll have you right here on ysnlive.com. In fact, that's going to be me, so I get used to this voice. You might have to try and I'm not even sure where I was going with that.
It's going to be a
fun.
good game. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Tough game, but
And you know what? I'm going to be bold here. I'm going to ask, what do you think is going to be that final score? Obviously, you guys are going to win. But
I'm not. LeBray, they're really tough. Their line's tough, quick. It's just I feel like it'll be score by score. So I'm going to give the final prediction 21-30 around there.
for you guys?
Yep, Camel, of course.
All right, there you go. All right, you heard it right here. They're going to score at least 21 points this week. I got to stop talking here. We're nearing the end of this interview. All right, thank you so much again here for you coming on here,
Thank
Cayden.
you for
It's
having
been
me.
great having you. Thank you again to Tavern 26. You can see down over this side on your screen as well. Come out. It's great food right here on 12th Street. Thanks again, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week here on the Camel Memorial Red Devil Show.